you know, I mean, the explosiveness, I think you saw a lot of kids touch the ball today. We're still trying to figure who we are, in the offense, whether it's the two running back sets, the tight end sets, wide receiver sets. So, for us to be able to start fast, I thought we came out from the get go, had a law there. There's, again, sometimes it feels like the good, the bad, and the ugly. We had all that in that game today, but ultimately, again, we're not looking at the scoreboard. We're measuring our work, what we need to do better, to prepare us to play in the toughest FCS conference in the country. Do I believe we took a step in that direction? Without question. Not looking at the passing stats or whatever that Trevor handed me, or the run game or defensively how many stops. I probably going to dig a little harder into the game and the penalties, the turnovers, and those are the things. We're going to enjoy the victory. Trust me, it's hard to win college football games. And then tomorrow we'll get back to work and fix those issues.
That third quarter, early fourth quarter might be a teaching point for this group this week.
It's all teaching. It really is. I'm a firm believer you either allow it or you're coaching it. So, for me, I always say it's never the player's fault, it's coach's fault. Whether there's a miscommunication when we cross the 30, I'll put that on me. We had bad communication, the ball's on the ground. Could have been devastating. It wasn't. We didn't get points out of that drive, which we should have. So those are the things that, as a head football coach, I want to put our kids in the best situation to be successful. And when I see those, you got to always look back and reflect and assess, debrief, and try to correct those things moving on.
Was it good to see that first group bounce back in the fourth quarter and then that second group kind of go out there and finish the job?
Yeah, you always, for me, I love seeing the tough things in a football game because that shows you what type of character you have in your locker room. So for me to see some struggles early on right now, guess what? There's going to be more struggles. And how we handle it. How Bryce Oliver handles, great player, ball stripped, but that probably affected him a little bit, and it can't. You got the next play is the most important, and we got to move on. Those things are going to happen in a game, and how you handle those highs and lows, we use those as teaching points each and every day. And there'll be great things on this film that we're going to learn from, that we're going to go through corrections tomorrow when we go out on the practice field. And, right now, it gets real hard real fast, but we won't worry about that until tomorrow.
What jump did you see from Dimitri?
Probably, we know he's a playmaker. We got him early to run the ball, get him hit. He hasn't been hit for a long time. You go through camp, they're in black jerseys, so they're sitting in a pocket and never been hit. So the goal today was early on, guess what? I think we started with a quarterback run, play one. Let them get hit, let them get tackled, let them get into a groove, let him get into the game. And I thought I did. And, with that play to Max Tomczak, where he scrambled and was able, that's what he can do. He can do it with his legs. And we got to continue. Don't always have to be a completion. You see the parting of the Red Sea, guess what? You can take off and run and get the first down, get the positive yards. So I thought he made a huge jump. I think Trevor told me we had 6 passing touchdowns, which is a record at Youngstown State. So to be able to do that with, was it 6 different guys or did someone have 2? I forget. Bryce had 2. But we had a lot of different guys touching the football, and we got to. I thought Dayton, Coach does a great job there. They're fundamentally sound in everything they do. Their run fits. Should we be bigger and stronger and faster? Yes, we should. Okay, just like next week we're going, they should be. And, for us, they took a little bit of that run away from us, and we were able to break some there in the fourth quarter. But to be able to go to our passing game and hit those deep routes, I told you last week we need 8.9 per attempt. I said, when you do a shovel pass to Jaleel, that helps that average real quick. So